Yo, what's up, people? How's it going? Seku-Senpai here, and I was trying to think of like a way to start this video off. I could not think of anything, so I'm just gonna be talking to y'all. What's up, everybody? Here we are now. Just be talking with y'all. Just have a little chat. It's been a while since I've done an update video. Last time I did something like this, let me actually switch my screen on my channel here. April. Yeah, I did a video. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I did an update video right there. I forgot I even watched this show. You can't see my mouse, but yeah, we're hovering over right now. Forgot to check that out. I forgot about the show, Gushing Over Magical Girls. Thanks for watching. I did an update video right there, just talking about life and stuff and news on the channel. And some people enjoyed that. And I thought, hey, why not get back to doing that? Also, just an update because August was a month for me. A month full of ups and downs. I was busy nearly every day of the month of August, and I really did not have a chance to record anything, stream anything. Well, actually, I did start the month with streaming stuff and recording stuff, but then I kind of lost momentum in August, to be honest. Actually, bring it back over here. We'll go through my channel, actually. Let's see. When did August begin? A month ago. Yeah. Because, yeah, I started off some new shows, having fun checking them out. But at some point, I just lost my momentum with stuff. I got busy. And then we had a bunch of archive stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. August was just a month. It wasn't a bad month. I was just really busy. With work, mainly, too. Some person at work quit, the weekend person. So that kind of screwed up some of the hours. I did some overtime stuff to fill in the gaps right there. In my video I had up yesterday, I talked about I'm working every day this week nearly. I had yesterday off. Actually, no, the day before. I had Monday off. But I've just been busy with work now. I'm working every day this week. Yay! Making that money, though. I'm complaining now. I'm going to be happy about that paycheck later. But, yeah, August was... I'm just so mad at how August went for me. But there's some shows I really wanted to stick with reacting to and everything. We had but my dear friend Nokotan. I got a copyright thing with that first. Yeah, but I checked episode 1. I was going to check episode. In fact, did I record? Yeah, I recorded episode 2, and then that's when I had a copyright problem. So I had to re-upload it, and the views weren't there. And I was like, I don't know. I want to continue the series. Then again, I'm not really a big fan of reacting to comedy anime to begin with. Unless it's like a rom-com or something, because if it's just like straight up just laughing, I don't know. I don't find videos like that entertaining. If I'm going to upload something, I want it to be a little bit more some stuff I could discuss about, you know, not just a comedy series. We had Oshinoko season 2, which was great, and then I got busy, and then I killed my momentum again. My momentum with that kind of died out too. Same thing with Too Many Losing Herons. I catched up with episode 1 and 2. And then after then, I think I uploaded this one. Yeah, I uploaded this one the week after. I think it was episode 4. Yeah, episode 4 and 5, I got busy. I missed episode 4 because I was busy one weekend. So, okay, let me do 4 and 5 together. And I think I was going to do 6. Did I upload that? Yeah, I recorded episode 6. It's not up here, though. Yeah, I deleted that. I had, like, no views. I was like, okay. My momentum for this is kind of killed. If I'm doing this, like, every other week, and, like, build something that falls off, then I just don't like that. Then the same thing happened with Oshinoko. I was busy one week, and then I tried going back with it, and, you know, this whole season has been all over the place for me. Then again, mixing that in with my... I mentioned this here and there. For those who don't know, I mentioned this throughout the year, actually. So it's nothing new, but for those who don't know about it, I'm just not... It's not the fact that I'm not going to do reactions videos anymore. It's just that even when this year began, I said that this might be my last year doing as many reactions to seasonal reacts as I've done in the past. I don't know. I'm just not as invested in doing react videos anymore, to be honest. That's a part of it. The shows this year have been bad. I've been doing I feel like throughout this whole year, I've either been doing 1 or 2 shows a season. I started with a few. It's not like in past years when I did 4 to 5 shows a season I'd react to. Nowadays, I'm just doing 1 or 2. This season, I'm doing none now. But yeah, I've been really into gacha games. I feel like that's the direction I'm kind of leaning towards, especially with Art Knight's content. Enjoying the heck out of it. Passion right now, making content surrounding that. Or at least interest right now. A lot of people seem to be enjoying it too. Not that I'm not going to be doing reactions. I'm still going to do reactions, but you probably see more gacha game stuff on the channel, especially Art Knight's content. That's where Ray, yeah, it's some spring season though. I think not spring, fall season. I think might be back with more stuff in the fall. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm currently saying, because I know for fall season there's Ray Zero. There's what else is there? There's Bleach. Blue Lock is coming back. So many Dan, which that show has been hyped up so much. I'm really wondering if it's going to be good. But hey, Corona, she's streaming. I've also gone down the VTuber rabbit hole this year. If anyone's curious, I've gone down the rabbit hole of VTubers this year. So been watching a lot of Holo Live amongst other groups and stuff this year, and been having a blast, man. Oh, this okay. 7 Days to Die. Okay, gotta check out some stuff later on. My Oshi right here. But where are we going? What else do I want to talk about? There's something else I wanted to talk about, but I forget. Yeah, Art Night stuff. Other games too. I've been enjoying Zone Zero. I've been playing this on my own. This has been my night game. When I come back home from work, because I work second shift, so I get back home at like midnight, a little after midnight. But that's also why I don't do streams in the evenings that much anymore. Been busy with the evenings. I've been working in the evenings now. Which I've been enjoying doing my early in the day streams, morning, afternoon streams, to be honest. Because in the evenings, I like to unwind. Don't get me wrong, I like streaming in the evenings. Just like when I streamed, what was I streamed recently? Yeah, the Ambient Synthesia. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Checking that out live was great, man. Oh my gosh. Speaking of live streams, if y'all can see my mouse, I'm hovering over this. Oh, this is like perfect. This is a perfect like thumbnail for this. Hey, get to cover that up right there. Speaking of live streams, before I go back to my Art Night, wherever I was talking about before, I'm kind of just talking, y'all. I have no concrete way of organizing this, but Tsukihime stuff. I wanted to stream Tsukihime, but as y'all saw in my last video or my last stream, it just stopped working. My thing just stopped working. It stopped working. It just froze all of a sudden. Which just actually connects with my whole the whole emulator saga on my channel. my recording gacha games, Fate Go. I'm going about Fate Go in a second. Fate Go, Arc Knights, everything. Let me just talk about that right now. Back to my video steps. So let's go all the way back. We're going to go back to the beginning of this year. So for those who don't know, a year ago is when I started playing Fate Go. I'll be back to that soon, by the way. I'll be back with some Fate Go content soon. I'll elaborate more in a bit if I remember. But yeah, this year I started playing Art Knights. Before then I started playing Fate Go. Grand Order was my first gacha game, first mobile game I ever played. Had a blast with that. I'm looking forward to getting back with that. I used BlueStacks to record Fate Go. Or at least I played it on BlueStacks. I'm recording OBS, and I had my problems with that because it was my first time using an emulator, but I was able to make it work still in the end of the day. Here and there I had some problems with it, but at some point it just wasn't working anymore. I don't know why, if there was an update or something, but it just stopped working for me. My emulator, BlueStacks was not working with it, which led me to me recording it on my phone. The start of this year though, started with Arc Knights. I said, yo, let me run BlueStacks again. Everything was going well throughout my plays. Everything was running well, right? Yeah, everything ran pretty well. At some point, yeah, it was when X Asterisk came out. I forgot about X Asterisk. Y'all remember X Asterisk? I feel like the game came out and then no one talked about it. I'm looking forward to Art Knight's Enfield though. Enfield's going to be great. But back on topic, my tangents. I'm going all over the place. I'm talking about the emulator stuff. I'm talking about the emulator. Okay, X Asterisk came out, and it was around this time period. What months ago? 6 months ago? Yeah, March. March was the month in which everything went crashing down. BlueStacks wasn't. It was like an update on happening. My computer updated, OBS updated, and I think BlueStacks had an update then as well. Everything was updated on my computer, and it was around that time I just couldn't record anything. My Art Knights recordings were getting a little laggy, and I was like, "Dang, what's happening with BlueStacks right now? What's going on? Is it not compatible anymore? My settings not working?" That's when someone introduced me to Google Play Beta. That worked well. The only issue I had was that my camera would lag. The game wouldn't lag, but my camera lagged, my face cam, which I was like, okay, that's not too bad. Let me try another. I tried another emulator. I tried Mumu Player. When I tried live streaming back then, that's when Come Catastrophes and Wakes of Vultures came out. My first event, that was fun. I really like that story. But when that came out, I streamed the first part. That's why part one's over here. But I streamed the first part and it was like twitching. My video was like twitching and stuff. Like, what's going on here? Lo and behold, all I had to do, I look back on it because now I know what I had to do. I had to just change my settings. I had it set to OpenGL. I had it set to, I had to change it to DirectX because DirectX is only compatible with OBS unless I have OpenGL on OBS, which I had to download something to do that eventually when I recorded Blue Archive, which I'll circle back to that as well. Put a pin right there, so I'll Blue Archive in a second too. But yeah, I just had a problem with that. So around the Google Play beta, that was alright. I really didn't like the face cam lagging that much. Eventually I was able to get things working again at some point. Okay, let's see. Blue Archive. That's when I downloaded BlueStacks again. That's when I learned about the OpenGL and everything, because I had changed my settings on OBS. But then when it came to Yasuo Kasano, I couldn't, Google Play beta, I was not working, it kept lagging, OBS with it was lagging, so I said, okay, let me try Bandicam. Bandicam worked. I don't like using Bandicam though, because I can't view my screen. Like, for instance, let me show y'all. There we go. This is OBS. Yeah, it just wasn't compatible with OBS for whatever reason, but I forget what I was talking about. I kind of just me talking about OBS, but yeah, this wasn't compatible with OBS and everything. Just kept lagging. TC contract. That's when I said more problems still then. But lo and behold, I was able to make things work again because I don't know. What did I do at this point? How did I record this? I recorded some stuff on my phone for this. I was using BlueStacks on my computer still. That I still had some lagging problems. I decided, let me use BlueStacks again. That'd be around here. I think it was around a month ago. I know it was the beginning of August is when I got my new capture card. And that's when I decided let me download Arknights. Let me download BlueStacks over on my laptop instead. Use my capture card, capture from my screen, record it over onto OBS on my computer. And that's been my playthrough so far. So from Here Are the People So's onward, I believe. In fact, that's the only video I've had up. That's the only video I've had up where my gameplay is actually pretty solid, I think. So yeah, that's what I've been doing in my own time. Actually, all of episode 6, the episode 6 video, I'm going to have up soon. That's all been recorded via my laptop, and that footage for that has been looking excellent, man. Actually, someone recently commented on my Rainbow Six Siege react video, trailer react. They're like, hey, while your emulator sending in, hey, maybe I can help you and stuff. Hey, I appreciate that. I haven't responded yet, but I appreciate if you see the video. I appreciate you commenting. Man, and I realize it's not an emulator. It's nothing wrong with BlueStacks. I always blame BlueStacks for having a problem. It's not BlueStacks. It's not in my computer. It's OBS. OBS has been the problem the whole time, man. I'm realizing it has to be OBS. It has to be that. Because I'm thinking, if he knows what I've been saying this whole time, I have to make it compatible with OBS. I have to change my OBS. I have to change my settings on BlueStacks so it's compatible with OBS. I've been saying that the whole time. And I was thinking back and I was like, wait a second. It's not BlueStacks. It's OBS. I don't know, for whatever reason, I have to keep changing my settings to make it compatible with OBS. Because if I play it on my own, it plays well. Because I download it, open it up. I might have to change my settings a bit so that's not using too much of my CPU power or something. So I do that, and then after I set my settings to play on my own, I'm like, oh yeah, I have to record. So let me change my settings so it works with OBS now. My problem is OBS. That's what my problem is. That is the problem in the end of the day, everyone. If you're ever wondering, that I realized it has to be OBS, because even when I'm playing Tsukihime, streaming Tsukihime, what was the problem with Tsukihime? My stream lagged. Where did it lag? OBS. I mean, I thought it was my capture card that was dying before, but I mean, it could be also a wire issue too. I need to change my HDMI cord. It has to be an HDMI. It has to be an OBS. It has to be an OBS issue. I believe it has to be. Most likely, it has to be OBS. In which case, I don't know what the heck to do. I think about uninstalling OBS, which I probably might do that today. I might just uninstall it, then I'll just reinstall the whole thing. I'll try that. Uninstall OBS, everything associated with it, because there are some plugins I added in a while ago that I don't use anymore. Maybe those are outdated and that might be affecting some stuff. Maybe I just need to clear out all my settings and just start off on a clean slate. I'll try that. Yeah, I'll try that tonight. Maybe yeah, because I have to record something after this. I want to try that because I think that's the whole issue. Is this OBS giving me some problems? I mean, it's working well right now. It's working well right now, right? Right? But it's just not it's just not working with BlueStacks for some reason. Or even when I'm streaming, sometimes when I use my camera to record, because I use a different camera. So this is my webcam right here. My webcam I use right now when I'm like streaming stuff. But I have my other camera I use when I record videos. It's over here on the side here. Actually, let me turn it. Is it on? So it should be on right now. Let's see if I could switch it over. Yeah, there we go. No, this is me still. Where is it? Where'd my camera say? Oh, here it is. Let's see. There we go. See what, I have a bump right here? Thanks. But my other camera settings. Yeah, so my camera here, then my other camera here. You see my mess in the back. I use this camera, this other camera, this one right here. I use this when I'm streaming, when I'm recording like videos. I put this up. Yeah, I realize OBS has to be the issue. OBS has to be the source of my problems. Maybe. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just my computer. I mean, it has to be a bit of my computer too, to an extent. The fact that I can't run both together. You can't really blame my computer on that. It can't help itself. It can't help the way it was built. But I don't know. I think that might be it. That must be the source of my problems. It has to be OBS. It has to. It has to be. Let me try. But I have to uninstall it. Then I have to download BlueStacks on my computer again. Oh my gosh, the whole process is just so tedious. I hate it. But that's the only way to find out. I can actually try with streaming first. It's just so tedious because it's like, you fix an issue, then you have to deal with another problem. That's what's also tedious about recording stuff. This like relates back when I say about I don't like doing React videos as much. It's the fact that, it's like, especially with the copyright thing, I hate it. Record a video, you edit the video, then you upload the video, and sometimes they hit you with the copyright claim immediately. Sometimes it'll be hours. It'll be like 5 hours later. They're like, oh yeah, your video is blocked. I'm like, what? What? Why are you blocking it now? It'll be after I got a good number of views too. I remember that happened with me when I did a year ago. I think that was the last time I got a strike. Maybe that was 2 years ago. But what show was that? Akiba Maid Wars. That bizarre show. I checked out the first episode. I remember within like 5 hours, that video had like 2K views or 3K. I had a lot. I was like so excited because I was really excited to check it out. They moved that strike like 5 hours later, and I was like, what? And I was like, okay, everyone, I ain't doing this no more. Screw that. I ain't reacting to this. And then let's say I want to re-upload the video with the changes I make. It's not going to hit the same because it's like, oh, hey, you re-uploaded this, and I don't know. It's like a different kind of energy for me. I don't know, for me personally, I think it's a different kind of energy. Re-uploading a video that's already been uploaded, and then those comments that were there previously are now gone. Some stuff that was there before, that was there, is no longer there. Yeah, anything else I wanted to say? I kind of just rambled a bit, just talking about some stuff on the channel. What stuff do I expect for this month? I didn't talk about what I'm going to do for this month. Some Arknight stuff as always, more Arknight stuff. I like Arknights. I'm going to be getting back to Fate Grand Order. If I could solve my recording issue or at least streaming issue with BlueStacks, I'll be back with Tsukihime, hopefully. I want to get back to it, but I'm so bitter, man. Like, it has me so bitter that and that's another thing, I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of just doing it again, of recording something, or even starting to stream, everything's well, and then that's another thing that I don't like. I don't understand either. Like, everything was going well with this stream, and it was like the last 10 minutes, all of a sudden it just stopped working. I don't know. I just hate when that happens. It's like everything's going well, and then all of a sudden, why are you suddenly stopping? Why are you suddenly not working now? Was I streaming too long? Was I recording too long? No, that can't be the case, because when I did this, I had no problems, and this is when I was using my old emulator. Or not my old emulator, my old capture card. I was fine for 3.5 hours. One of these videos, my thing just stopped recording. Or stopped streaming. I think it was this one. Yeah. It was it was day 10. When I was streaming for 2 hours, and then the last 10 minutes, all of a sudden, just stopped. My whole PC just shut. It was like it just stopped connecting. And that's when I was like, oh, let me get a new capture card. Maybe not a capture card problem, because this went well. I had a few problems. This went well for 3.5 hours. This one went well. I had no problems during this stream, I think. Then this stream, all of a sudden, that's why I don't understand. That's why I get so frustrated, because it's just like everything's going well, then all of a sudden it's not working. Which I'm usually a patient person. If you see my channel, I feel like I'm a patient dude. I just chill, laid back. But I don't get it when that's why I get mad. I get mad when I don't understand. When I don't understand why it's suddenly not working. Because if it's working now, why is it all of a sudden not working? You know, that's what I get so mad about. You're working for like 2 hours and then you're stopped working. Why did you stop working? Did I click something? No, I didn't click anything, but I'm still playing the game over here. I'm not touching anything on my screen. Like, what's this BS? That's what I get so mad about. But, which also was tedious when I was recording Art Nights too, back when I had some emulator issues. It was like going well, and then for like 30 minutes, and the next 30 minutes it'd be laggy. I'm like, what? But yeah, I've been enjoying using my laptop. It's been going well. My other thing is that if I continue using my laptop, if I plan to record extended longer streams, or record for a longer time, aka also stream eventually, I want to get like a cooling pad so my laptop doesn't overheat too much. This is all I really wanted to say. Oh yeah, stuff that's coming up. I keep getting distracted. Art Night stuff, as always. Gonna have some Fate Go stuff soon. I'm planning to get back to that this month. I want to get back to some Fate Go, Art Nights, I'll check out some previews as they come out for the season. I know that some people have been enjoying that. Whenever I was actually going to check out the Dragon Ball Daima trailer earlier today, but funny enough, I had some problems with my computer earlier. My let me full screen this for a second. My bar below here, you know, the task bar on the bottom with the icons. My camera froze. See, OBS, man. All of a sudden. The cuss, man. I switched my scene. See, it has to be OBS. It has to be the case. Why are you not working all of a sudden? Is it my settings? But some of my encoding settings kind of are too high. But it was working well when I switched earlier. Why are you giving me a problem now? It's because I'm on the screen. Let me switch back to my other. I'm looking forward to next season though. I know fall season is a bunch of stuff I want to check out. I mean, I haven't gone through everything, but you know, the titles, like I said, the sequels for shows that I'm looking forward to most. Maybe I might live stream react to some stuff too. I know it's something that other people do, and I think I might be more invested doing stuff like that, maybe. I've been enjoying live streaming a lot too. I want to do more live streaming stuff. It's just that every time I want to, you know, the computer starts acting up, or more like OBS starts acting up. So I know this whole video wanted to be an update video, but it ended up being a rant video about OBS and everything. But it's some updates and stuff, so I'm looking forward to getting some stuff going this month. Maybe some new stuff too. Maybe some more Zenless Zone Zero stuff. Is there anything else new with Zenless Zone Zero, by the way? What's it looking at? I wanted to check out some Fate Grand Order animation trailers. That's something I was thinking about doing before I get back to the anime. Or not back to the anime, before I get back to my playthroughs of it. Maybe also bring in some viewers for that too, maybe. I don't know. I'll see. One thing I didn't mention, Blue Archive. So I remember I started playing Blue Archive the moment that the anime came out. I checked the animation trailers as well. See, it's all glitching out right here. See? I was playing the game a bit. I'm doing some playthroughs of it. Now, my thing with Blue Archive is that it has nothing to do with my emulator issue. Well, it was a bit of my emulator issue. In fact, I had some problems recording it. That was, you know, in the heights of my BlueStacks Part 2 problem. Mainly, I just was not really into the gameplay of Blue Archive. The gameplay portion of Blue Archive just doesn't have me as engaged or invested. I think it's cute. I think it's fun to an extent, but I don't know. I just find it really. I don't know. I don't have too much fun with it. I don't know. It's fine. I listen to the animation stuff, but outside of that, if anything, I'm more invested in the storyline of Blue Archive than I am playing the game. Or if you can't progress unless you go through the battles and stuff, which is where I'm like not as invested in, if that makes sense. So yeah, maybe I'll go back to it. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait until the anime season 2, because I know that someone did tell me that they are going to have a season 2 for the anime. Yeah, anyways, I'm looking forward to doing a bunch of stuff on the channel soon. Getting something rolling. I know that when fall season comes around, I'll probably get back to a momentum with some reacts again. Probably not as much. I mean, also see what kind of time those shows air right now. Hopefully nothing's airing on the same day. Okay, I'll see. I'll see what I see. Also see what the reception is like. You know, if I don't see a good reception on a show, then that's when I usually also stop watching it too. or reacting to, because I'm just like, dang, I don't want to be wasting my time recording this for only like 10 people to check it out. I mean, I appreciate the 10 people watching it, but still like all that energy, you know. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. I'm looking forward to doing some stuff on the channel. Well, after this week, because like I said, this week I'm working all this week because I'm gonna be exhausted. Come Monday, I want to sleep, man. Anyways, let me end it right here. It's been almost an hour of me talking. It's probably shorter for y'all since I cut out some stuff of me just going on a longer tangent than I need to on something. But look forward to some stuff to come. End of this month. Starting next month too. I know I have a bunch of stuff planned for October. Considering that's going to be like Halloween and stuff, I was thinking about maybe checking out some other games. Maybe do some live streams with like some scary, spooky stuff. Maybe check out some scary anime too. Do some live streams. But I know it's horror anime. There's horror anime movies, right? Berserk? I'm not about to watch no Berserk live streaming that. I'm not about to live stream Berserk, man. Next minute you're going to see something crazy on screen. Anyways, let me end it right here. See y'all later. Have yourselves a nice day because I gotta get ready for work. I was planning to record something else. Maybe I was planning to record some fake Grand Order trailer reacts, but I gotta edit this video to upload. Oh yeah, tomorrow there's the Art Nights event that begins. I don't want to oversaturate my channel with Art Nights content, but that's my current interest right now. So, been my interest all year. So I'll see what happens. I don't want to oversaturate the channel with Art Nights everywhere, but I'm becoming an Art Nights YouTuber. I mean, I've been an Art Nights YouTuber if we're going to be honest, but yeah. Anyways, see y'all later. Let me end this now. Peace and out.